This is a tutorial on creating a newsletter. This is going to be for a high school Spirit Week newsletter. And the purpose is, again, to communicate a variety of information, usually 1 to 3 pages. And we're going to format in the same way. When designing, we're going to keep the layout simple, easy to read. We're going to design the heading, the nameplate, most prominent element on the page. No more than 2 or 3 fonts in the newsletter. Again, the article heading is going to go on the top. We're going to use WordArt to create that. We're going to also add pictures and tables and format the text and columns. So all kinds of different features. You want to make sure your page layout margins are set to normal. We're going to go into Essential Theme. We're going to begin with turning on our Show Hide. And we're going to enter down, and I already have a section break, I'm just going to get rid of it. We're going to enter down to about here. And we're going to go under Page Layout, and this is where we're going to add breaks. We're going to be using Column Break, Next Page, and Continuous. So we're going to basically break up this document into different sections. So like I said, you want to kind of enter down to about this point, Page Layout, Breaks, Continuous. And then you see it there. Above it, we're going to enter our heading. So we're going to insert WordArt, and we're going to type the heading, which is in all caps, the Panther Times, and we can stretch this a bit. Then we're going to enter, and we're going to clear format. And what you might want to do is do Shift Enter, so types below, and again you want to clear format. If it clears everything, you only want to clear in that spot. And you want to type the rest of the information. So it's going to be Milford City High School. We're going to insert, and you can shut this off if it's bothering you, but we're going to insert a symbol. We're going to use a dot, but you go under More Symbols. Generally you scroll down to like Webdings or Wingdings, and you can scroll down and find different symbols. But again, we want to find either the dot, so you have like a diamond, or you have a block, or you have a circle, so we're going to insert that. Today's date. Then we want to put another symbol, so I'm just going to copy and paste. Zoom in so you can see. I'm going to take that, copy, Control C, paste, and then we're going to put in the volume. So this is issue 3, volume 2. I'm going to turn my Show Hide back on for visual. So I'm going to start typing underneath here. And before we do that, I'm going to highlight this and make it also an orange color to make it stand out a bit. And then I'm going to add a bottom border. And then we have our heading. So now what we're going to do is we're going to tell the computer we're going to create 2 columns. So we're going to go under Page Layout, Columns. We're going to do more columns. We're going to do 2 with line in between. We're going to have 2 columns. Spacing stays equal with line between. And click OK. And you won't see anything happen. It's set to 2 columns. We're going to type our first heading. Spirit Week has arrived. And we're going to make this a heading. Oh, hold on, let me put that back. And you want to kind of bring this back up so it's not in your way if it is. So Spirit Week has arrived. And we're going to make this heading You don't want it too large. We can make it heading 2. We can always change the color. We can keep it. You want to have the color consistent. So I'm just going to do like a dark gray. And when I enter, you'll notice now I'm in column 1. And I'm going to change my font to 12. And this was on 13. So I'm just going to make it 14. And again, you can click this on and off to see what it looks like. But we're going to type the body. Now, I already typed this for you under Text for Panther Times. So we're actually going to copy this section. Control C to copy, Control V to paste. And again, we want to keep this at 12. And what we want to do is we want to bold each one of these. Control B to bold, or you can click on bold. And watch Format Painter. I'm going to click on this twice, and I'm going to paint. Tuesday, Wednesday, all the days. It's called Format Painter. And when you're done with it, just hit Escape key on your keyboard, or just click off of it. So now, and then what we're going to do is add, and we don't want this to be bold, so we want to get rid of the bold there. And we want to put a little bit some spacing, maybe 1.15. And you can zoom out to kind of see how this is coming along. And then we're going to add another symbol. So we're going to center, and we're going to add another symbol, more symbols, and we want to find, again, one that kind of stands out. So we'll do it like a diamond to break this up. We're going to enter, go back to regular alignment, and now we're going to do the rest. Important dates in November. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type this first, but then I'm going to use my Format Painter. Highlight, click on the paintbrush, and you can click on it twice to make sure you have it. So click on the paintbrush, paint, and then when you're done, just click out of it. If it's not fitting, what we can do is abbreviate. And then we're going to copy, again, the information. And again, we want to make this bold. Click on Painter and paint. And then again, what we want to do is make this 1.15. Okay, let's continue. Take that, copy. We're going to paste. And we're actually going to change that to November, because we're doing Thanksgiving. So underneath, go back to left, type. And we're going to go back to this and copy. And paste. So if it doesn't fit, we have to make some changes. I'm going to bring this up. We're going to bring this up. And see the font. 11, 12. So we're actually going to go back to 11. This 11. We need to add the heading back in. And then Format Painter. And let's take this out. So let's take some of this out. To make it fit. Let's go to Page Layout, change margins to narrow. And now it fits. And we're going to actually take this line out. It's under Columns, More. Let's take this out. Okay. So now we're going to put another break in. Page Layout, breaks. I'm going to put a column break, which will move it to next column. And then we can start here. And actually, we can move this down. Okay. So I want the alignment to match. Let's make this Arial 12. And Format Painter. So we want to keep every heading the same format. So 1M. Let's make italics. 11. Make this italics. Okay, let's clear format. Back to here. Let's copy and paste. I'm going to change this to 1. So you want to make that the 1.15 and this with 1.15. And that's our symbol. Almost done. And again, you want to make that the same. That's clear format. All right, let's do another symbol. And then we're going to put a picture in. Okay, insert picture. Public. And we're done with first page. Save and go on to part 2 of the video tutorial.